Where did the Illyrian tribes live in Southeast Europe? Imagine a time long before modern countries, when tribes roamed a vast and rugged land in Southeast Europe. That's where the Illyrian tribes made their home. They lived in a big area called Illyria, which covers much of today's Albania, Montenegro, Kosovo, parts of Croatia and Bosnia and Herzegovina, western and central Serbia, and some parts of Slovenia. Their territory stretched from the shining waters of the Adriatic Sea in the west all the way to the Shar Mountains and the Morava River in the east. To the north, they reached the banks of the Drava River, and in the south, they were near the Saronian Mountains along the coast. The Illyrians were not just one group but many tribes, each with its own leaders and way of life. Some of the most well-known tribes include the Tolentae, who lived near the Adriatic coast in what is now Albania. They built early kingdoms and traded goods with neighboring peoples. Then there were the Dardani, centered around what is now Kosovo. They became powerful through their towns and military strength, even controlling parts of Macedonia. The Dicitiates tribe lived in what is now Bosnia and Herzegovina, while the Pannonian tribes were north of the Drava River, in the area that later became the Roman province of Pannonia. These tribes were influenced by Celtic groups but kept their own Illyrian culture. The Illyrians interacted a lot with Greek and Macedonian societies. They traded goods like metals, weapons, and crafts, and sometimes fought with these neighbors. Their presence in the region dates back to at least the 10th century BCE, making them some of the earliest known inhabitants of Southeast Europe. Their territory included coastlines, river valleys, and mountain ranges, which shaped how they lived and fought. These tribes laid the foundation for the region's history, influencing later populations and states along the coast and inland. So, the Illyrian tribes lived in a large, diverse area that connected the mountains and the sea, creating a rich and complex part of Southeast Europe's ancient roots. Their legacy is still part of the story of this region today.